Hey guys, so this is a instruction video on the Sceptre motor mounts. So when you receive your motor mounts, they already come pre-assembled. So you will get your motor plates, your truck clamps, and all the hardware that is needed. In this case, it's a Matrix 3 profile clamp, which fits onto the Matrix 3 trucks. So once you receive your motor mounts, the only thing you have to do is to loosen this clamping bolt in the back. So it comes snugged up, but to apply it onto the truck, you just need to loosen this up. And also make sure your set screw in there is backed up, so you have clearance here to fit it over the truck. So once you loosen that, you can take your truck and align the profile with the truck profile. And you can simply slide your motor mount over. And once you find the right position, depending on your hubs and your pulley, you can slide it along. And once you find your the position you want, you take your 4mm Allen key and you tighten up the clamping bolt right here. So the clamp has a design here, this cutout, that allows the clamp to clamp on tightly to the truck with minimum adjustment of this clamping screw right here. So you don't need a lot of force to get the clamp stuck. So you just snug it up until it's tight, and once it's tight you can turn it a quarter turn, and then your truck should be solid. So you can wiggle it around to see if it's solid, but normally if you follow these instructions, your truck should be pretty solid on there. So your set will actually already have some Loctite applied. So the clamping screw and the set screw already have a little bit of Loctite applied. I always advise to add a little bit of fresh Loctite before you assemble it, but in principle your screws shouldn't come loose if you don't do that. But to be safe, I would just add a little bit of fresh Loctite. So once you tighten down your clamping bolt, you take your 2.5mm Allen key and you tighten up this M5 set screw. So once again, you snug it up, and once it's snug, you can turn it a quarter of a turn, and then it should be good to go. So now you have your motor mount attached to your truck. You can adjust the motor mount angle, and how you do that is you loosen these 4 bolts in the back, also with your 4mm Allen key. So you just loosen these up, and then you are able to move the motor plate and adjust the angle. So you have these slots here with these nuts, and this will allow you to adjust the angle of the motor plate compared to the clamp. So once you are happy with your angle, you just tighten these 4 bolts up again. Again, you don't need a lot of pressure here. You just tighten them up until they are tight, and then you can do a quarter of a turn to make sure that they don't come loose. But you don't need a lot of force to get this tight, because these nuts are nylock nuts, so they will also be locking the bolt into place firmly. So once you are happy with your angle, you're ready to go to attach your motors. So your set will come with these M4 screws that you can use to attach the motors in the slots. And then there's also an option to buy a idler on our website. And if you buy the idler, it comes like this. And this is also easy to install. So you take your M5 nut and you insert that into the slot on the back here of your motor mount, like that. And then you take your idler and your screw and you screw it in. And then you can use a 3mm Allen key to tighten it up. Let's get it inside, yes. So then you can tighten up your idler. There's 2 washers here to offset the idler from the motor mount. And once you tighten it, it should be properly aligned. And this design will allow you to adjust the idler on the go. So you can loosen the screw up, slide the idler in or out to vary the pressure on the belt, and then you can tighten it up again. Once again, you don't need a lot of pressure, but for the idler, you may want to do half an extra turn after being tight, so you are really sure that the idler is tight. And yeah, that is pretty much everything you need to know about the motor mounts. If you guys have any questions or you need any help, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Sabre Dynamics, or reach out through our email or in the comments down below. So yeah, thanks for your support, and I hope you have a lot of fun riding. And yeah, have fun. Thank you for watching. Bye.